Check it out! Look who it is! Kushi! Now she's gonna talk to us, but we can't actually help her yet. The water here is so lovely and cool. Now, time to get to work. Here's the barrel. Why looky here, it's Kushi. What you up to, sweetie? Oh, it's you, Snowy and Isun. I'm here making preparations for the annual Kamiki Festival. I've come to get water for the holy sake we offer to the gods. People say that the water here at Satoshi Springs has divine powers. We always mix it with the holy sake we use for the festival. That way we can make 8 purification sake. Hold it right there, sister. 8 purification sake, you made the sacred drink of ancient legend. That's right, it goes back to the legend of Nagi and Shiranui. It was a miraculous sake that they used to defeat Orochi. Apparently, they got the beast drunk to cut off its heads. It certainly smells strong enough to intoxicate anything. Gulp. I don't know if the legend's really true or not, but we offer sake to the gods at festival time to pray for peace. She has more to say. By the way, sweetie, I was wondering, you plan on filling this barrel with water? That's right, we need enough for all of the villagers, so I have to fill this barrel to the brim. But how are you going to fill such a big barrel with water? And even if you can, how are you going to carry it back to the village? That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that because Susanoo usually takes care of that. He can handle the barrel if it was as light as a feather. There's no way I can manage it on my own, though. How silly of me not to— I wonder, how am I going to get the spring water into the barrel? Silly girl. Well, I'm sure she'll mention this. So now, before when I came up here, I couldn't do this. But guess what? I can get the spring water in. That's odd. How did the water get into the barrel all by itself? And obviously you have to do it 1 or 2 more times, maybe? I forget how many times. Yeah, I think it'll let you do it once more. Let's see. Yep, cool. And that's what she said. She needs to get it filled to the brim. That's what she said in the previous conversation that I had with her when I came and did things out of order. How wonderful. The barrel's full of spring water already. This will be plenty for the holy sake for the festival. Excellent. Now we just have to get it back to the village. Carry it home? But it must weigh a ton. And... Demon. I actually forgot that a demon came here, but don't worry. Kushi can handle it. Let's get out of here. Do you want some of the spring water? Sorry, I'll be getting this barrel out of your way soon. Ooh. I don't even know, what's that? Back, you beast. Here I am, just taking a walk, and look what I run into. Oh, it's you! Susanoo! I guess... Oh! Take one more step towards the lady, and it'll be your last. The great Susanoo, descendant of Hironagi, forbids it. Do not despair, my fair Kushi. Susanoo is here to save the day. Uh-oh, this looks bad. I swing my sword in the name of love. Susanoo-style sword of passion. Here I go. Oh. So, of course, we're gonna help him out a little bit because he obviously can't handle this on his own. But look at that. He's doing it for love, so... You know what? His intentions are right, and he's just being a nice guy. It is very nice of him to attempt this, and as you can see, luckily he has the power of a god behind him. But he is not exactly he's not exactly impressed with the sword. Well, he's very impressed, in fact, and he thinks it's cursed. He obviously thinks something's wrong with it. Whoa. Hey, you did it, Pops! That was amazing! You looked kind of scared at first, but you pulled it off for the lady. Susanoo, thank you. I didn't expect to see such ferocious monsters here. Are you hurt? Susanoo? I knew it. I knew it all along. Strange things have been happening ever since then. First that boulder in Kamiki, then that battle with the bear. And now this. My sword is possessed by a strange power. You listen to me, O spirit who defiles my sword. I shall not be controlled like some puppet. By the gods, I shall expose your nefarious scheme. So, yep. Susano's not exactly believing in his own power right now, which is fair since he didn't actually pull that off on his own. The magnificent Isun takes offense. Why, I oughta... Where's Susano? Where did he go running off to? He left without saying a word. What was he thinking? I mean, he just won the battle. Now it's time to win the damsel's heart. At least he could have stuck around to help carry the barrel. It's okay. I think he's busy with other things. There's no need to bother him with this. I'm sure I can manage on my own. From here, anyway. That sounded like that Kokari kid. Is he in trouble again? We better go check it out, Ami. So yeah. So I initially... And of course, that brings the track out. Whoa, the Canine tracker suddenly appeared. So that means... So yeah, I initially came to do this first. As you can see, the game is directly wants you to come do this before you do that. So you don't necessarily have to get that dog in Sasa Sanctuary first, but it's like as long as you're there, you might as well. But anyways, so as you can see, the game is directing us this way, and over there, Kokari is hanging out. Sorry about that weird cut. I was considering my next action, but here's what I'm gonna do. So, as you can see, Kokari is fishing yet again, and the canine tracker is leading us directly towards Deep Abyss. The waters of Deep Abyss, and let's see what he's got going on. Looks like you got a big one there, kid. With all that noise you were making, I was sure the monsters... Ooh. Look, he caught Whopper. And holy shit, Ume is in the mouth. Ume! Shoot, my line snapped. Curse you, Whopper. I'm gonna catch you. You're gonna pay for what you did to Ume. And luckily, Kokari seems to have a lot of faith in his ability to fish without a line, thanks to our earlier encounters. Let's hear, hey kid, where'd a humongous here? And wasn't that your dog Ume in its mouth? That was the legendary fish Whopper. They say it swallowed the moon reflected on the water's surface, so it really does live in these deep, murky waters. Well, it's gonna pay for gobbling up old Ume. Sheesh, that dog sure gets eaten a lot, doesn't he? I didn't have any fishing line left, but I'll snag that Whopper yet. This shall be a battle to avenge Ume. Hey Ami, this is getting more interesting by the minute. That Whopper, or whatever it's called, would be quite a catch. Let's stick around and see if we can help him catch it. And you bet, because you noticed there was something around Ume's neck, maybe? Yeah? Because there was. There was totally an orb around his neck. And this is where the canine tracker is leading, so obviously, I'm not even gonna pretend like I'm giving away spoilers. It is clear that the game, that Ume is the next canine warrior. Alright, so we're fishing again, and I have learned much from my fishing experiences that I don't think I explained during my first fishing experiences, because I learned them again when I was doing some more fishing. So basically, I know, you're probably like, Raktar, we already watched you fish, but anyways, I didn't mention the last time that I was fishing that there is some extra importance that I did not mention previously, and that is I didn't even notice this the last time I was fishing. But so whenever whenever your fishing meter turns, like the face turns blue, you're actually losing line with the fish. So you never want the face to be blue. You always want to be balancing it in the middle with green, because that way you're not losing health, and you're not like, see, now that I've got a bigger fish who likes to change direction more often, it's a little bit more challenging to do this, but because it's the fish we need for the quest, it's actually easier. Like, if you come here and you try and catch big fish, like, on your own, and it's not part of the quest line, it's actually more challenging because they will change direction more often than Whopper does. Simply because, I don't know, they just decide to make it more challenging, but it only takes 2 hits to do Whopper. It actually takes more hits to do the big fish when you're just fishing for fun, which I always thought was kind of interesting. But those are the fish that, in that episode where I was selling a bunch of fish, the ones that were worth a lot of money were the ones that were worth multiple hits, so it is worth it. I finally caught Whopper. Holy shit. And here I was so worried about you, kid. You're one fine fisherman. You should be proud of yourself. Keep on fishing, and make sure to bring along plenty of line. How could I ever fish again? I mean, what about Ume? He's never coming back. Oh boy, the crybaby's back. Don't worry, after all you... Is that an ability that we might be learning? Hint, it totally is. I mean, spoiler alert, it totally is. The surface of Deep Abyss is bright and shiny as a mirror. The moon's reflection sure looks beautiful. Where's the moon? How come I can only see its reflection? Brush technique. And let us test our dot drawing skills again. The power of 3. And so, by the way, the reason I wanted to go to this place first was... So it was out of the order the game wanted me to do it in, I guess. But there was a specific reason, and it's because I wanted to demonstrate this ability outside of the Cutter's house. So you can only do the thing with the Cutters at night. So what I was going to do is I was going to go to the Cutter's house during the day. And then I was going to... go to the Cutter's house during the day, and then I was going to make it nighttime. But as you can see, that plan didn't exactly work out. What? Trying to mash us into dough. What a piece of shit. So obviously they're not friends. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good, and mother to us all. After your departure, I hid myself within the moon's reflection. Consumed by a fish, I patiently awaited this day in its belly. Now that a glimmer of hope has returned, I have returned. I, Yumigami, god of the moon, cover the earth in pale moonlight. Use this light in conjunction with your own on your perilous journey. Oh, and of course, that's kind of a joke of the writers. The reason that they don't like each other is because they're the sun and the moon. So they're opposing factions, and that's why they're kind of at odds with each other. Yumigami, the god of moon power. So Whopper really did swallow up the moon reflected on the water. Now you have the crescent brush technique. That one lets you draw a crescent moon in the sky. It's said to have the power to turn day into night. I wonder if it really works. Could drawing a curved line in the sky really bring out the moon? Nah, let's not try it. And yeah, I think it has to be that way. I think if you try and draw it the other way, it doesn't work, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I could just test it in 2 seconds when this is over. Let's hear. Think of the nighttime pleasures that await. I know that sounds tempting, but first things first, we still have that matter Princess Fusei asked us to deal with. Remember before when I said Princess Fuse? Not doing that shit again. That was stupid of me. It's a Japanese word. Hey, it's Ume! He came out of Whopper's mouth! You okay, boy? I knew it would spit Ume out. That's why I told you not to worry. I mean, just look at him. He looks like one nasty-tasting canine. Really? Yeah. Never seen an uglier-looking dog in my life. What? I say something wrong? Just trying to have a little fun like I do with Furball here. White Wolf, how did you come to bear the canine tracker? There's a familiar scent in the air, my former comrades. It emanates from your body. What the? Well, it's none of your business how we smell. It's just that we don't like taking baths, that's all. Hey, wait! Did he just say something about the canine tracker? The canine tracker decrees that its bearer shall prove his strength. I shall be the one to test it. So, once again, we have a battle with a canine warrior. Canine warrior Jin. What the? Or I guess it's canine warrior Jin. You're one of the 8 canine warriors. Ami, this dog means business. Pick a fight? Absolutely. I wish I could just talk him out of it like in real life, but It just ain't gonna happen. Bring it on, Snaggletooth. And I do believe that this dog has the same abilities as the last, but he will be more challenging just because he is the next in line. He's obviously immediately jumping behind me like a little POS. I think he might do some stuff differently. Oh yeah, he leaves these little steaming piles of shit around that explode. So obviously, it is not in your best interest to get near his little steaming piles of poop. This dog must have, like, the most painful diarrhea, I must say. But anyways, we'll ignore that and hope that he starts attacking. Or you know what, let's just start going at him. It looks like he's just gonna keep laying these piles of shit down. So you know what, I'm just gonna go at him. Get a better angle here. There we go. Try and get a... Oh, that was an ugly cherry bomb, but it still worked. Get a nice cherry bomb in on him. Is he really... Oh, no. I was like, he's got other moves. I was like, I know he doesn't just lay the piles of shit down. That would just be annoying as hell. Oh, dude, I might do well on time if he... Yes! Oh, peoples, if I draw this right... Oh, no. Get him! Crap. Now I effed it up. I'm not gonna do well on time. I've just lost my godhood. You know what? I'm just going at him. Fuck it. All because I stood on my cherry bomb and pushed it away. See, if I wasn't accidentally standing on it right there, I would have done well on time, too. Piss. Oh yeah, by the way, so you notice you can lose your godhood, but as long as you don't take damage after you lose your godhood, you won't... You'll still do well on damage. That's all I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And of course, he's here to protect the boy. I love that these dogs have great loyalty, but it's like you still need the power, so... It's like you can appreciate yourself, I feel like, the loyalty in these dogs, so you don't feel any anger towards them when they want to stay with their owners that they've been with for a while. So yeah, we get the orb. So we'll take the place of the 3 missing dogs, as you can imagine. You're not going back to the princess? After all we went through? So yep. That is that. Also, this music is awesome. We have another brush technique under our belt now. Just out of curiosity, can you do a moon in the sky by painting it the other direction? No, it looks like you... Yeah, it's funny because it looked like it almost wanted to be there, but it didn't want to be there. And so, by the way, I think I will mention as I run to the save point now, I will make it a point to mention that the thing about the brush techniques that turn it from night to day and vice versa... Oh, wait, let's do this really quickly. And I can talk... So the thing about the brush techniques that turn it to night and day and vice versa is that, and that I think we'll get all 3, yep. The thing about that is you can also get it to like reset the night cycle or the day cycle just by painting it in the sky. So, like if you're farming for yen by going after demon scrolls, you can just keep on painting a moon in the sky every time it's almost morning, and that way you can keep it night all the time. So anyways, with that, I feel like I've accomplished a lot in this recording session. This has been Raktar. Thank you for watching.